Alright, YouTube, I've gotten very, very lazy, and I apologize. I have not made an update for probably 3 months now. This is the 165-gallon reef tank. I think you guys last saw it at day 6. Well, this is probably day 100 and something. Not really sure, actually. Been so involved with it, with school and everything, do not have time to make a video. But today's Memorial Day weekend, and I do have time, so here you go. First of all, for those of you that haven't seen the previous videos, I will go over the finished product. Just let you know where the tank stands now. First of all, I'll start out with the lights on. I'll work my way down all the way to the filtration. Okay. So, this is my lighting right here. It is 8 T5 light bulbs. I think they are 4-foot bulbs. We built this whole thing with me and my dad. It's all custom. It's got built-in night lights with a little dimmer, and right here, that little knob dims it. It's got built-in fan. There's a big-ass fan in there. Sucks air through this little vent right here, and then it has these little exhaust ports, so it goes over the ballasts and everything in there. And then there's right here, there's a hole in between the middle of this. There's a hole with a fan, so everything's inside, all the fans and everything, and that sucks air to the lower part where the bulbs are, where it runs all the way down here, and then down through the exhaust ports. Yeah, you can see all the way through to the plexiglass. That's because that's in through the top, out through the bottom. That's the lights. Did all the wiring ourselves, which is one plug, plugs into the wall, with 4 timers on top of the light built in. Wired that all ourselves too. This is the night light, the daylight, the Actinics, and then the aqua blues, which come on first, second, third, and then they go off first, second, third, and then the night light. So, and then inside the tank, the only mechanical thing inside the actual tank is this power head right here. It's Coralia something. I don't know. I don't need that much flow in the tank, so that's pretty much all I need in here. Just this one. There's a little gap in between here, and then the cord just slips in right here. So then, this is my return pipe, this white thing right here. So that's where the water goes in, and there's little holes drilled in the bottom there that direct flow of water over all these corals right here. This is your exit. There's netting over that because my little fish, which I do not have very many of them left, and you'll see why, used to get sucked in there, so I put that netting so snails and other things didn't get sucked in there, even though tiny snails have ended up in the sump, which is alright, because they somehow make their way back also. Anyway, from there, it's got these little silencers. You close that, open that, it'll silence it. It's pretty quiet, actually. With the canopy on, you can't really hear that gurgling noise. From there, 2 of the pipes go down into my sump where the protein skimmer is, and that's an Octopus 250, Octopus 250 protein skimmer. It does a great job. It pulls this nasty, rotten egg smelling slime out, and it is just disgusting. And you do not want to smell it, trust me. It makes me want to puke. It's disgusting. Then the 3rd pipe, right here, this white one, comes down into here. This is my refugium, which does not have a lot in it right now. I should pick up some macroalgae in my heater. Thermometer probe. 1 piece of live rock. And this red, just little plant growth light. well. Temperature is 80.7 degrees. The return pump's right here. You can see there is some snails on the pump. Like I said, they get in there, and then they find their way out somehow. Whether it's back up the pipe or who knows. Anyway, that's the sump setup. If you have questions about it, you can ask me how I built it with my father, and I'll answer any questions about the mechanical, the protein skimmer, if you have any questions. It's also on a 3-inch stand made from egg crate and PVC pipe, and some activated carbon as well. A fairly large bag of it. And moving on, I'll go over my corals. There's a lot of them. Oh, the foxface is out. My newest additions to the tank right there. Foxface finally came out. And looks like the eel is out over there too. Anyway, basically I decided to just go big. Since I have a big tank and I've always wanted big fish, I said screw it. Who cares about the little reef fish? Let's get big reef fish. I didn't want tangs because they are subject to disease. Didn't want triggers or butterflies because they both damage coral. I was a little bit lenient on the angelfish as they can pick on corals too. So I went down to the fish store and they helped me pick out a couple fish. While my eel is out. This is the most active he's ever been. I'm going to show you all the fish first. So that is my eel right there. See if he comes out anymore. Alright, Mr. Eel, let's go. There he is. There's the eel. He's a snowflake eel. He's about 1.5 feet long. He's probably about that big around. It's scary to stick your hands in the tank. I'm just warning you guys, if you're going to get one, he does not know the difference between feeding time and fragging corals. So, it's kind of scary to stick your hands in there. There's the grouper too. See if I can get him to come out. So I did get a fox face. And he is right there. Let me turn off the flash. Ah, crap. There's the grouper. And that is a V-tail grouper. And he's pretty big. I'll show you the fox face if he comes back out. Anyway, moving on to corals. I have one toadstool mushroom coral right there. You can't really see the color that well. I don't know why. My camera doesn't pick up the colors, except for in the grouper and bright colors. But the toadstool is more of a pink purplish color, and it's closed up right now because I just added it. Then I've got in the sand down here some green star polyps, which grew on some egg crate, and then I put the egg crate down and then buried the egg crate in sand, so now I've just got these green star polyps growing out of the sand. My 2 lemon damsels, there's one of them. See if the other one comes out. Yep, there's the other one trailing behind, and the eel. All the fish are very active right now. Frog spawn, or hammerhead, or frog spawn, yeah. Frog spawn, which has split now into 3 heads, and it was 1. So it's grown a lot. And that is candy cane coral, which started out as 2 heads, and is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 heads now, and it started out as 2 when I had it. So it has, I don't know. I don't know. And some green striped mushrooms right there. Lots and lots of pulsing exania, big colonies that have spread all over the rocks. A hammer coral right there. It's not open right now. 2 recorder mushrooms, one right there. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. Right to the left of that damsel. It's orange, so it's hard to pick up on the camera. The other one is right there. You can see a little better. It's that little orange spot directly in the center of the screen. And then a cabbage coral, which has grown tremendously since I've had it. One other thing. Here's the grouper again. He's coming out. Foxface is still hiding. This hairy mushroom right there in the center. There's some pulsing exania below that you can see waving around. Like I said, I can't pick up the colors very well, but that is a hairy mushroom. And that's the grouper picking on the foxface, showing him who's boss. Basically, gets up alongside of him, opens up his mouth, and swims away really fast. Anyway, that's the tank. Since you guys have seen it last, I think there was probably 4 rocks in there last time you saw it. There's anywhere from 80 to 100 pounds of live rock, I'm guessing. So it's come a long ways. Anyway, leave questions, comments, anything in the comment box below. I will respond to your questions and comments. Any tips or suggestions, some other cool fish I might be able to keep, have to be reef safe, as in coral and not necessarily invertebrate, but coral, because I do have large snails which do not get eaten by the bigger fish. But anyway, let me know what other kind of fish are interesting. Some maybe hardy corals that grow pretty fast, and I might just consider your opinion and add them to my tank because I'm in need of some new stuff. Anyway, just shoot me questions and comments below. Thanks for watching, everybody. This is my tank. I'll see you guys later.